a smooth young nigga, only 22. I can pull any bitch if I wanted to. You see all them hoes I'll be running through. I ain't gotta.
Hey, what's up? It's your favorite tomboy ever, ambitious TaMie, and I am here with.
It's your boy Freeway Luck King Tev.
I'm a smooth young nigga, only 22. I can pull any bitch if I wanted to. You see all them hoes I'll be running through. I ain't gotta pick one, of bitches coming too. I'm the king, so that's why them hoes dick ride. In the coupe, and I probably had your bitch riding. She suck when I'm driving, I'm serving and wildin'. She fuck me so good, take this bitch to an island. Her nigga be mad cause I fucked the bitch. Goofy ass nigga in love with the bitch. The king bend it down and I pass it around. Better get caught with no glove in this bitch.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm alright, I'm good.
That's good. All right, so how did you get into music?
I'm glad you asked me. Alright, so I'm from Detroit. My cousins, they were doing music. My dad used to be a DJ. He was just every morning waking up playing music. Like I would hear Eminem, Run DMC. Like I could recite word for word every song that Eminem was done. Run DMC. he beat it into me, and then like I was 9. I remember I was 9, and 50 Cent was coming to Detroit.
Yeah.
He was coming to my neighborhood, and I was like, I'm about to write a verse.
Right.
I'm about to be 50 Cent. I'm about to write a verse. So me and my sister, we sat down and we wrote a song on one sheet of paper, like just a full song. We really thought it was a full song. It's probably about 42 seconds long.
Yeah.
Like we thought, yeah, really done. We had a hook, the verses, everything.
Right.
Like, and then, but from that moment, like I started doing neighborhood talent shows and like
Right.
that, and I started taking it serious around about 20.
Yeah.
Turned about 20 when I was able to, put my own money into it. Didn't have nobody have to,
Yeah.
shovel money for me. So I was doing it on my own.
That's amazing. So how long did you live in Detroit? Did you recently move here?
Not recently no more.
Yeah.
I moved here December 20th, 2014.
Really?
I remember the exact date. I got here at about 8 p.m. and I moved back to Detroit like last year temporarily. But
Yeah.
I'm here. I love Columbus.
Yeah.
And I met my girlfriend here.
That is amazing.
So my daughter is here.
That is amazing. I also grew up in Detroit, but I didn't really grow up there. I was born there. I lived there for a little bit, and then I ended up going to Alaska. So then I ended up here.
That's far.
Yeah. My parents were in the military, so that's how we ended up moving around.
Salute to them. Thanks for your service.
Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, it's amazing. I didn't really get the whole experience of Detroit, but what's one of your fun... Yeah, I know. I know. My mom tells me about it. Like, I mean, I hear stories about it, but I don't have that firsthand real experience there. But what's a fun story from Detroit? I know Detroit has a bad reputation sometimes, but the people that have been there and lived there, they have this strong love for the city.
Detroit is like, it's a place that you have to love to hate, like,
right,
or you hate to love.
Yeah.
Like, either way it works. Like,
exactly.
When you from there, like you love everything about it.
Yeah.
But you hate everything about it.
Yeah.
It's like Detroit is so beautiful, but then you turn around and realize that all our houses are being torn down into fields and people are just dying left and right. But it's like, wait, we have one of the most beautiful cities. Like this is the Motor City. Like we have multiple professional sports teams. We have so much that can bring like so much love to Detroit. But then if you turn around and see like this is beautiful. But if you turn around and see somebody, a dead body, you like, well, I don't want to come here. I don't care what that looks like.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't want to be here. Like
right. So do you have a good, like maybe a good or a fun story or something memorable from Detroit that you wouldn't mind sharing?
Neighborhood stories. As kids growing up, we stayed playing. Like we had so much fun as kids. We didn't really realize all the stuff that was going on around us.
Right.
When you're a kid, like you don't. You're dumb to it. Like, you're ignorant to it. You don't see it.
Exactly.
As adults see it. So I just remember. We outside playing like I mentioned in one of my songs too. Like we outside playing basketball. This is not really a fun story. It's a fun messed up story.
Yeah.
Like we playing basketball. Everybody having fun. It's like a little block party, and then like kind of getting late. Somewhat down the street, all there's a bunch of gunshots. Like, all right, party over.
All right.
So I always think it's a funny thing to me. Like they say, Detroit parties like they start at a certain time and they end whenever the shooter feel like it's time for it to end.
Right, exactly.
Which it's like it's a funny, but it's like dang, when you think about it, it's kind of messed up. Like,
exactly.
Why you gotta be like that?
Exactly. But it's really nice when you think about when you were younger and you would have fun and you weren't thinking about your surroundings. You could be probably in one of the roughest, worst neighborhoods, but as a kid, you don't really care. It's all about fun, and your imagination is ridiculous.
Like as a kid, when we saw them fields, we was like, "Oh, this dope. We got a lot of room to play."
Exactly.
Like, growing up, we like, "Man, I want to live over here. We ain't got no houses.
Right.
Like, all the houses gone." Like
exactly.
Jesus. Like my whole family grew up on this street, and by the time I was able to, get old enough to rent or purchase a home, like it was over. It wasn't done. Like they were all lived in. 7 that was left. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And there's people that's been there all their life, so like they ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. Well, who was your number one supporter?
As far as music?
Yes.
That's a tough one. I would have to say, different people have different aspects of my career. When I was younger, coming up doing it, it was my cousin Champ, who he does music. He's in Detroit. He does parties and all that stuff. Like he's great.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
He was, the one. He was the one I was looking up to for inspiration for music, and I was like, I want to write with you. So when you get me on the song, like I did everything I could to show him that I was serious about it, to get on the song with him. Like, still ain't even did one yet. Right. So I hope you watch this interview to know how I feel about it.
Exactly.
But it's still all love. That's my cousin. That's my blood cousin. So like, it was him. But then now at this point in my career, I feel like it's my girlfriend. Like, if it wasn't for her, like I gave up on music. I was like, it's not going nowhere. I'm putting all this money into it. I ain't getting nothing. And she was like, well, you need to put more money into it.
Yeah.
You need to keep writing. You need to get better. Maybe it's not that they're not supporting music. Maybe music wasn't good. Maybe you should do something to change it. So I had to look back at my stuff, and it's not that the music was bad, like just how I was putting it out, I was not doing it right. So I took time to sit down and study, figure out how it was supposed to be, and, learn the game, and then all right, now we back into it. Okay,
so are you enjoying it more this time around?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel like you needed that push
from her? Yeah, I did.
It's nice to get the honest truth and your opinion. Like it's nice, I think, when other people share how they feel about your music, because you don't want, or I'm going to ask you, would you rather someone tell you, oh yeah, I like your music, but obviously they don't, or there's something they could have told you like, well, I like it, but have you considered doing this, or
I'm always 100% honest. If you come to me and ask me like, how does this make me look, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. I don't care how you're going to feel about it. You come to me, you want the truth. So if I come to you and I say, yo, what you feel about it, tell me the truth.
Like, exactly.
Don't have me out here putting out whack music. Because I'm out here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here showing people that, so if it's whack, tell me it's whack. Like, it's not going to hurt my feelings.
Exactly.
I don't have feelings. Like, I have feelings, but I don't have feelings. Like, you're not going to hurt my feelings by saying, yo, you need to do this. Like, my boy Diesel, like I put out a song Focus, and I got a couple people, like before I put it out, I dropped a snippet. And I had people hitting me up like, drop it. So I'm like, everybody asking for it. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna release a song. So I dropped it, and then my boy Diesel was like, yo, I don't like it. And I'm like, that was the first person that said it, so it kind of shocked me, but I'm like, I'm glad you said that. So I went back and listened to it. I'm like, why you don't like it? He like, it's just not a song for me. Now that made me realize too, like, everybody's not gonna like everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And at first I was like, I was taken back, and I was like, oh, I need to what I need to do to change it. And then I was like, okay, but I have like 70 people hitting me up like, drop it.
Yeah, exactly.
One person said he don't like it, like, which is cool. Like, I love Diesel to death. Like, and I value his opinion, so I did take a step back from it a little bit, and I wanted to figure out what it was that he didn't like. Yeah. But because I want everybody to like it. I understand that everybody won't, but I want everybody to like it. So I try to please everybody, but I understand I can't every time.
Right, exactly.
Plug time. I got a new song coming out. It's called Suicide Note. Yeah. I shouldn't have said it, but it's called Suicide Note. Is that song like the name itself, like, it kind of throw people back, like, wait, what are you doing? Right. I'm good. I'm not committing suicide. Yeah. The song is going to explain the phases that I went through and how I got to this point in my career. It's going to mention literally everything that, like, is deep enough to be mentioned in a song.
Right, exactly.
Like, when it dropped, pay attention. It's going, man. And she loved it. Yeah. And so if she loved it, like, I got to put it out.
We have also heard it, thanks to you. It's exclusive. Nobody else will hear it until it drops. But you guys have to go and make sure you check out that song, because there's so many different things that you touched on. And I was like, he's not really talking from a perspective of just saying stuff. He's saying it for you to listen and to pay attention. So if you're not paying attention, you might miss something. So don't turn the song on, fast forward some of it, see where you're at. No, you have to start from the beginning and go all the way to the end of the song. And then you can give your honest opinion. But if I had to give mine, I really loved it. It was amazing. Appreciate it. I like the fact that you take the situation, your story that you're talking about, whoever it is that you're talking about in particularly, and you turn it into something. You're not just like, oh, well, this is this and this is that. And Yeah.
Trying to say a lot without saying a lot.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. And this is, and I'm taking my time because I'm not trying to give it away at all. You guys have to go listen to it. I don't want to say too much, but I don't want to say too little. But we're gonna leave it at that. You guys have to make sure you check that out as soon as that drops. Do you have a release date for that yet?
Today.
Today? Okay, so it's coming out today. Make sure you guys check that out. We will make sure we have the link for you guys. We're gonna have the link below. Yes.
I'm a smooth young nigga, only 22. I can pull any bitch if I wanted to. You see all them hoes I'll be running through. I ain't gotta pick one of bitches coming.